have a hunch. So if this fails me, oh, I'm gonna be mad. But I'm also really excited. Hello everyone, my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Hi, hello. Welcome to the start of another weekend vlog. It is Saturday. It is 10 to 5 in the afternoon. It is hot, it is smoky, and Freya is cute. 3 absolutes. Hey? Yes. Hello friends, welcome to the weekend. This weekend, we are going to be locking in, my friends. Just got first round of edits back from my friend Yeleni. First round, aka like part 1. And she's gonna have part 2 and 3 to me today, tomorrow. So we're locking in, we're gonna get things done. I'm gonna move to my desk for this because I want to put her edits on my monitor so that I have that like up, do all that. But I had to go out real quick because as I was just hanging out, perusing the online spaces, as I do, I also got myself a sandwich, perusing the online spaces as I was listening to the beginning of The Raven Scholar, which I am like 40 something pages in, 42 pages. Haven't gotten very far, but I got distracted by the fact that Yeleni was giving me my edits. And then I found this on Facebook Marketplace for 25 bucks. We've got Tarnatharu's entire Summoner trilogy. So, book 1, book 2, book 3. Like this. Book 1, book 2, book 3 of his Summoner series. I just saw the name like Tarnatharu and I was like, absolutely yes. I'm gonna grab those because I love Tarnatharu's Dragon Rider. So why not pick up his previous series? I feel like these are YA. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna have to find out. But we got a new series. So yes, adding another 3 books to the TBR. I really need to stop looking at Facebook Marketplace. I've become that person that just scrolls on Facebook Marketplace randomly and like puts things like in my saved all the time. What really gets me is any like jewelry or rings that are put on there because I'm like, well, you guys know I'm a ring girly. Even though in the summer I can't wear as many rings, like this is as many rings as I can usually do because of the sensory and the heat overload. Like this, sensory and heat overload, my fingers swell a little bit, so like wearing my usual like more rings sucks in the summer because it obviously. But anyways, so that's what I ran out to do. I got myself a little treat from Timmy's and a sandwich because I was a little hungry, so love that. This weekend, other than the fact that I'm going to be locking in on my A Favored Fey edits because I'm starting to get a little stressed about how close the deadline is coming because yes, this book is published August 14th, but I have to have all of the files in their like separate places. I think as of like August 8th on some and August 6th on others. I really don't have a full month because today is the 13th, the 12th. I don't have a full month until like to do all this stuff. I have a couple weeks and then another polish at it, right? So I want to dive in and see what we got going on, how much I can get done, and really just carve through as much of this as I can because I gotta remember, this is a 128,000 word novel. So other than editing A Favored Fey, I started reading When the Tides Held the Moon by Vanessa Vida Kelley. I got it from the library this week. I started reading it last night or the night before on Thursday, and I am 187 pages in and I am liking it so far, which we love. I also, as I mentioned, started reading The Raven Scholar because I just could not wait for my TBR game to pick that one for me. But I did finish the next book on that TBR game, so I need to roll again for it at some point, but that's fine. I got a couple books on the go anyways right now. I also picked up Angie Kills a King by Evan Lycombe, which is, he's a book talker, so I picked up his new fantasy from the library as well. That's been on hold for a while. And because apparently I'm on a duology kick for some reason, I also picked up these from the library. They were on hold for a while, but they came in. They are Kristen Ciccarelli's The Crimson Moth duology, recommended by, well, not necessarily recommended, but Julie really liked these, so I picked them up to see what they're like. Again, this is like a YA romantasy duology, I think it's YA. Who's the publisher? Wednesday Books, probably YA. But I've got these and it could be fun to try carve through these as well. But I realized that my ratio of reading books by people of color is starting to even out, and I don't like that. I want to be reading more books by people of color. So and like The Raven Scholar is by a white person, Kristen Cicerelli is a white person, Evan's a white person. This is, of course, person of color. Vanessa Vida Kelley is Latinx, I believe. New Yorican, which is a great word. Do I know exactly what it means? Not entirely, but I'd have to look that up. But I know she's a person of color, and Taryn Matharu is, but I don't plan on reading those right away. So I would also like to read an Octavia E. Butler soon. I have the hankering for one of her books. Whether I finish the Parable duology or I go into Fledgling or Wild Seed, who's to say? But I have some reading plans. But now that I got my book, like the edits are starting to come back, I am now gonna just be consumed by that. So that's really what's up. So this weekend's gonna be pretty chill. I have no other plans except for that. I'm hot. Last night I went to a friend's barbecue. This week was an emotional mess due to some things in my personal life with my friends and stuff. So I need a weekend of very little. And that is what I plan on doing. I have barely spoken to anyone today, except for Freya and then the person from Facebook Marketplace. And that's kind of how I like it. I feel very friended out. Social battery is kind of depleted. So we're taking this weekend to just chill. You can tell it's hot because my hair is gently frizzing everywhere. I'm a little shiny. But anyways, my sandwich is there. My drink is here. My edits are waiting. Let's do this. Welcome to the vlog. Where'd it go? It's behind you, Goose. There you go. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Hello, baby. Get your spring. Get your spring. You gotta get your spring. Oh, another flop. Oh, my goodness gracious. Boop. Oh, little girl. Get your spring. Oh. Sweetness, you're so cute. Who let you be this cute? Who let you be this cute, okay? Who? Little baby. Ooh, ooh, you like a good scratchy, hey? My baby. Oh. What are you doing? Oh my. Look at this epic baby. Very nice. It just really nice to be petted. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, baby. Will you leave this alone, you goose? Here. Just loads of hair. Hello, friends. It is now much later. Much later. It's like 3 a.m. Hi. Hello. I wanted to pop in, give you a real quick brief update before I go to bed. Ended up reading like 40 some pages of The Raven Scholar because then I got very distracted by my edits, by the fact that they were back from Melanie. Some of them anyways, first chunk. So I was immediately like, I gotta do this because this weekend I mentally was preparing to do all of the editing. I was expecting the edits back yesterday, right? So I was mentally preparing to do all the editing this weekend. So that's what I did for most of the evening. I edited 4 chapters from the hours of like 5 to midnight. Yeah, I took some breaks. Yeah, I had dinner, but like that was a long time for 4 chapters. Hopefully I can get into a better groove of it and really carve through some chapters when I can. Tomorrow and this week coming up, we've got them. I also really want to read tomorrow as well because I only got 42 pages in today of The Raven Scholar, and I was really liking those 42 pages. They were quite nice, and the audiobook narrator is banging. So that's the update. I'm very tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow, more editing and reading is in the cards. So see you tomorrow. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, baby.
sweetness. Oh, are you? Look here with your dragon. And that flicky tail. Incredible. My baby. Little lady. Would you like some chinnies? Oh, yes. So happy. Wow. Put her spring in the water and she's all bent out of shape. What's the matter, baby? You can't get it? What's the matter? It's poking out of the water. You just gotta really try. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Good job. Gentle. They're so nice. You got this, Bubba. Go on. You got it, I promise. I promise. Go ahead. You do it. You get it. You're so capable. Oh, look at that. See, so capable. Wow. You're doing great. You're doing great, baby. Well, the further in it goes, the less capable you'll be. So, get it before it rolls away. Good job. Oh, you're so close. You get it. Good job. Yeah, you did it. Oh, no.
Hi, friends. Excuse the craziness of my hair. It was up in a bun for some of today. Happy Sunday. It is after 1 a.m., so it's technically Monday, but it's fine. Today's been a pretty good day. Read some more of The Raven Scholar today. I'm fucking loving that book so much. I think I'm on page like 160 something now. I have to check, but loving. And the audiobook narrator is making it so fantastic. Absolutely. And I really couldn't tell you what it's about because I'm confused as to like the structure of the... Oh, you got the bottle cap! Wow! Good job! So you take that instead of the spring. Good job. I'm taking that back though, thank you. You're supposed to come here for the spring, not that bottle cap, you goose. Jesus, fucking excuse me? It's gone. Where'd it go? Sorry. Loving The Raven Scholar. I read some of it until like 3:34ish. And then I dove back into edits on A Favored Fey. And I worked on edits. I think I got through 2 or 3 chapters. Come here. Come here. This is your favorite toy? She's losing her fucking mind in the tub right now. Come here. Come on. She's cussing me out. She says, why are you putting it back in there? I'm sorry, sweetness. You're doing great though. You're getting it. Here. Okay, fine. Yeah, I got through 3 chapters of edits or something like that, and then I made dinner, and then I got through as much else as I could until I got to the end of my editor's edits. And I'm just like, I'm on the last chapter of part 1, so just about to wrap part 1, which is exciting. But I'm also doing an editing vlog for that, so you will hear all the good things and the bad things and the turmoil in that vlog. And then, because it was like 10:30, I decided to read some more, and I was like, I bet you I could probably like finish a book if I try hard enough. And I was like, I'm partway through When the Tide Meets the Moon, or Holds the Moon, When the Tide Held the Moon by Vanessa something. God, I need to go look at that cover. Sorry, sweetness. I'm gonna take this out because I don't trust you with the bottle cap right now. Have fun in the water on your own. Let me go get the cover. So I ended up reading it in its entirety. When the Tides Held the Moon by Vanessa Vida Kelley. There we go. And this is so beautiful. I don't know why I thought it was YA until I started reading it. And I was like, is this YA? It's not. I think it's just because whenever I hear of a queer fantasy book, especially a romantasy, like this, something that's kicked up and like is very popular and stuff like that, it usually is a YA. Because it's like, this is so diverse, this is so queer. So usually when a book like this, that is like queer and romantasy and all this kind of stuff, is getting picked up so heavily with like praise and love on the bookish internet, it's YA, which is totally fine, because YA is such a diverse category, and I love that it is, because my god, baby Jenna would have eaten all those books up as like a baby queer, you know? But this is not, I don't think. Like, well, I can tell you right now, it's priced as an adult book. So I think this is just a straight up adult romantasy, and it was just gorgeous. So it's set in like the early 20th century, around the height of Coney Island. We are following a little queer Puerto Rican, Benigno, as he is first at a job at this like ironsmithy, where he is tasked to where he basically like designs this beautifully wrought cage, kind of like a tank type situation. And he's like, I don't know what the fuck this is for, but like, this is a masterwork of my career kind of a thing. And he's like, this is finally gonna get me like inside where I'm not breathing this smoke all the time, because he also has really terrible asthma and he has regular attacks, and like people literally call him Wheezy, which is not very nice, but that's his like nickname amongst the men back there. And he's a person of color trying to make it in New York, and he gets taken advantage of so often because people just don't treat him right, and he gets kicked off this job because he burns his hand, and then he gets picked up by the people who he made the cage for, which is the like the menagerie type. It's essentially like a circus type thing, but at Coney Island, like stationary. It kind of gave The Greatest Showman a little bit, because we meet Sam Morgan, the guy who's like bringing all these people together, and he brings Benny in to like take care of the cage kind of a thing, and then also to help him capture the thing that's going to go in the cage, which is a merman that they capture one night. This just sets off Benny, like, one, finding his family, and also really understanding himself in getting to know this merman, Rio, as he gives him the name. And Rio is just such a beautiful, beautiful person, and it just, and like there's this whole little section at the back. It's a big author's note at the back that talks about Puerto Rico, colonialism and hybridity, the Coney Island sideshow performers, historically, and then the historical timeline that this is set in. It begins in 1899 with a hurricane that affects Benny. Like, that's when his backstory starts, essentially, and then like kind of goes on. It's like set in like 1911 vibes. It was just so beautiful, and the way that this author, she ends the note at the end saying, though tides only scratches the surface of the rarely told histories of post-war Puerto Rico and the Brooklyn waterfront, it is my deepest hope that readers will close this book with, if not an appreciation for the struggles of marginalized New Yorkers during the early 1900s, then empathy for those past and present who stride the line between identities and whose quest for freedom demands riding a different wave. It is just so lovely. Like, the people in here are so gorgeous. Like, they're not carnies, the other performers, they're so lovely. We have a 2-foot tall lady who just is so wonderful and so full of wisdom. We have a giant man from, like, really super tall man from Russia. We have a strong man, of course, who can lift 2,000 pounds. And we have our like eye candy, like contortionist lady, Sonia. And we have the fat lady who, like, it takes 7 men to hug her. Like, that's her whole thing. And we have the conjoined twins, who are actually just a queer couple, one who is missing his leg. It's just so good. I highly recommend this, and I highly loved this. I don't know if it's a full 5-star, because I don't know if it's a new like favorite, but this just is written beautifully. Like, if it's not a 5-star, it's a 4.5 star. Like, that's how good it is. It's just so good. It's written beautifully, and I gotta show you, like, pick up a physical copy as well as listen to the audiobook, because like, this is what you get in the fucking physical copy, okay? You're getting these beautiful illustrations throughout the book in different aspects, like depicting different scenes. Like there's some in here that are a full page like double spread that I won't spoil because I don't want to do that to you guys. Like how gorgeous are these little things? Like it's just, oh my god. I think the author did them herself because like cover design, illustration, and interior illustrations by the author herself. So yeah, I like that this is just sinking the whole time. I'm just a little head in the corner now. I didn't even realize. But yeah, so the author did the cover, which is crazy, and she did the cover illustration and also the interior illustrations, like the cage that Benny makes. Oh, this was just so great. I need to own a copy of this because this was just phenomenal, and I really want to give it a reread. It was so soft and sweet, and like the ending just had me sobbing. And maybe it is 5 stars. Maybe it is 5 stars. I need to sleep on it. Like, because I know if I like rate it right now, it would be 5 stars because I'm on the high of like finishing a book. But I do have to sleep on it, run through Cop-Out. But like, it was so good. I really liked this book. I need a copy of it. If anyone wants to buy me it, it's in my Amazon wish list. I'm kidding. Don't actually do that. I'm not expecting that. Oh my god. This is gonna be one of the books that I pick up on my birthday. If I don't receive it by like from any of my friends or anything like that, like this is gonna be on the list of picking up on my birthday. Like I'm gonna be getting a copy on my birthday when I break my book buying ban gloriously. Anyways, I'm done that. What a good book. Ay. Written gorgeously. And like, I don't know what it is about this particular copy, but maybe it's because it's illustrated throughout and it has like color in it. Like it has blue throughout the whole thing. I don't know whether that is why, but the paper quality of this is slightly thicker, and it was like a luxurious reading experience. It really was. Like the prose is gorgeous, the story is lovely. I loved Rio's perspective in here because Rio gets a chapter, not even a chapter, just like a kind of like an interlude every once in a while, and the way his stuff is structured is just gorgeous. Just yes to this book. Please pick it up. It is phenomenal. Freya is now having a little bit of zoomies. I think she saw a bug outside. Anyways, wow, that was great. I'm happy that I'm like almost done 1 out of 5 parts of A Favored Fey's edits. Tomorrow I will be done them. As soon as my editor finishes that one chapter, I will finish that chapter, and then I'm going to be doing something really fun with it and going over it again, which is really exciting. If you guys have seen a recent writing vlog, you'll know that I'm doing an audiobook for A Favored Fey. And I'm going to be doing it at the same time as I'm actually editing. I'm going to be doing a final read through of every chapter and doing an audiobook at the same time because like 2 birds, 1 stone, you know? Tomorrow we're going to be setting up all that equipment and like testing the microphones and stuff like that. So that's the plan after work anyways. I'm like gently stressed because just time management on my editor's part has not been great. And I know life gets in the way. She's very busy with her master's. That's why. And she asked for the extension, but like we're well past the extension and she like kind of just started editing it. So I'm a little annoyed about that, but I know life gets in the way and I'm not blaming her at all. I'm just a little stressed at like time crunching between now and the end of August, but I know it'll get done because I will get it done because I know myself. I edited fucking 9 chapters this weekend alone. I spent 12 hours editing this weekend. So I know, like, the crunch is there. I can do it, and I will do it when I get the material to do things with. So I am a workhorse, as I said to Julie. I am a workhorse when it comes to edits and when I need to get things done on deadline. I will do them. So anyways, it's officially Monday tomorrow. That's what's up. That's what's happening. Those are the updates. My cat is fully losing her shit. I don't know what she's doing. Freya girl, what's happening right now, baby? What's going on? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? What are you doing? She's just... Hey friends, happy Monday. I'm here. I just got an order in from Vistaprint, which is so exciting. And I got a package from Simon & Schuster because I won a giveaway from Simon & Schuster on Storygraph, which is amazing. I won an arc of A Mastery of Monsters by Liz L. Sambury, which is really cool. This is very beefy, which we love. I love the feeling of arcs. This is like the perfect feeling of a paperback for me. Like, she wibbly wobbly, she's not very strong, which, you know, granted, probably because quality is shitty, but like, I like reading arcs like this because it's a satisfying reading experience. You know what I mean? Anyways, this is a something or other. I don't know. Oh, I did not know Lizelle Sambury was also on YouTube. That's so fun. Lizelle Sambury is a Trinidadian Canadian author and a Governor General's Literary Award finalist, which is amazing. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna just read you the back. When August's brother disappears before his sophomore semester, everyone thinks that the stress of college got to him. But August knows that her brother would never have left her voluntarily, especially not after their mother so recently went missing. The only clue that he left behind was a note telling her to stay safe and protect their remaining family. And after August is attacked by a 10-foot-tall creature with fur and claws, she realizes that her brother might be in more danger than she could have imagined. Unfortunately for August, the only person with a connection to the mysterious creature is the bookish Virgil Hawthorne, and he knows about them because he is one. If he doesn't find a partner to help control his true nature, he'll lose his humanity and become a mindless beast. Exactly what the secret society he's grown up in would love to put down. Virgil makes a proposition. August will join his society and partner with him, and in return, he'll help her find her brother. And so August is plunged into a deadly competition to win one of the few coveted candidate spots, all while trying to accept a frightening reality. The monsters are real, and she needs to learn to master them to have any chance of saving her brother. This kind of gives Legendborn vibes a little bit, which is kind of fun. I love that. But yes, Mastery Monsters. Thank you so much, Simon & Schuster, for the giveaway copy. And I also got a bunch of packs of bookmarks. I don't know why they packaged them like this. It's so annoying. They packaged them in like, I got 3 packs of A Second Story, 3 packs of A Little Luck, and then 1 pack of a Favored Fey. I was like, okay. But yeah, we got fresh new bookmarks for the book fair in September. That's the back with the back refreshed. We got another A Little Luck here. The ladies are back and fresh with the backs as such, nice and updated. And quite possibly my favorite of the bookmarks, because they just look so nice, is the Favored Fey ones. I just love how they look all together with the purple and everything, and the back is the same. So look at this fan of amazingness. I got a big stack of these because I have older A Second Story and A Little Luck ones to like also get rid of. But yeah, these are for the book fair. I'm gonna put a bookmark in every book that I can sell, and then I'm also just gonna hand out the bookmarks like business cards. So that's the plan anyway, because then people can walk away with like swag without having to pay for anything as well. I also have some stickers coming to me that I got through Jukebox, which is a site that popped up when I was looking for Canadian stickers, because I was pricing out how many stickers I could get for like a reasonable price. And then this site popped up and it was Canadian. And also there was a deal specifically to get a pack of 15 stickers for $5. And I was like, that's amazing. I'm gonna do that. And then I don't know if I cheated the system or just found a loophole, but I kept just adding more of that specific thing to my order. So I got $50 worth of stickers. I have so many stickers on their way to me because it was $5 for 15 stickers. I got $50 worth of that deal. I'm excited because I have a bunch of different stickers coming to me. I don't know when they're gonna be here, but they are on their way at some point. Now we have the whole gang together. Yay, the whole gang is together. Woo. Which is very exciting. So, but yeah, I went to go grab the mail. It is currently 2:18. I opened up my windows and I was like, it's gonna be so nice out. And now I'm like hot and sweaty because it's like 21 degrees, but I guess it's a little humid as well. But I got my bookmarks. We got rid of these bad boys and replenished. And we got the new A Favored Fey ones, which is very exciting. So I also have an order of books coming to me. I think they're gonna be here Wednesday from Amazon, of course. The author copies are going to be here on Wednesday. I got 8 more Second Story, 7 more Little Luck, something like that, to go on the stack of books that I have here. And then when A Favored Fey comes out, I will order just a bunch of new copies, because I have a feeling, I have a hankering, a feeling that I'm going to need a bunch. Look at this delightful stack. Yay! Okay, anyways, that's the order of today. Exciting, wonderful, put them all up there. Now I gotta clean up. But yeah, happy Monday. I'll check in a little later.
you never think that you're gonna have to worry about when recording an audiobook in your storage room is your cat making noise in the background. Venus, have you found boxes? I need you to get out of there. Yeah, I need you to. Thank you. This is what I'm dealing with right now. She's so smart. Let me in! She's also like chewing at the door from the outside, which is a little much, but alas.
Hello friends, it is now so much later. It is 12:30, midnight 30, if you will. And I've just been hanging out after recording a bunch of chapters for the audiobook. Which, I will say, was a very handy way to edit the book because I did catch a few things I would probably not have just by skimming through with my eyes. Saying the sentences out loud and making sure I'm saying every single word correctly, that's how you see it. That's how you see it. Anyways, that was fun. That's exciting. I have my setup still set up in my storage room, so as I go through, I'm gonna just keep going. And I think tomorrow I'm gonna try edit those chapters up to make sure that I know how to get them with this new microphone edited to ACX requesting, and then just make a map of it and keep going, you know? Then I sat down and I've been reading since. The Raven Scholar. I'm making my way through this. I am loving this so much that it's like, it's that rare kind of love of a book, enjoyment of a book, that like you're liking it so much that you both want to never put it down and also slow down. Like slow your reading speed so that you don't finish it as fast. Like it's one of those weird combinations. Like I don't want to put this down. I'm so enthralled, but I also don't want to like get through it because I know we're probably going to be waiting for at least a year, if not more, for the sequel. So it's like, I gotta slow my roll. But I'm enjoying it so much. It is now that I'm like in it more, I can tell you what it's like. It's an epic fantasy mystery with like a pinch of competition. This is, I don't know. We're following Nima, a main character who starts this book as the High Scholar, and she, through a number of different things, What's on the flap? Like I went into this blind. I didn't even read the flap. I went in going, oh, all I know is that people are loving this and that they're saying it's funny. So hell yeah. And I gotta say, the way that this is narrated is fantastic. Like it keeps switching in and out of these interesting little interludes. The audiobook narrator is doing such a good job. Like I highly recommend the audiobook narrator, but I recommend this reading experience in tandem because it'll like, then you'll be able to follow along with like all the fun like narration stuff that they're doing on the page as well as what the audiobook narrator is doing, because she's flipping in and out of different like voices for the narration specifically in a really cool way. I don't know, it's really fun. But okay, so this says, in the dizzying heat of midsummer, 7 exceptional warriors, thinkers, and strategists compete to replace the emperor because his reign of 24 years has come to an end, and now it's like it's 24 years of peace, and now it's like there's a new game to like pick the new emperor or whatever. When one of them is murdered, it falls to Nima Kra, the emperor's brilliant, idiosyncratic high scholar, to find the killer and fight for the throne. Nima believes she is alone, but we're here to help. All she has to do is let us in. If she succeeds, we will win an empire. If she fails, death awaits her. But we won't let that happen. We are the Raven, and we are magnificent. It's cool. I'm really enjoying it. I love Nima. Bestie's so fun. She's so smart, and she's got like she has a knack of just telling people too much. And like she can't stop herself from like, if someone gets a fact wrong, she has to correct it. Like she's not annoying about it, but she's just that way. And I love it. And I love her relationships with other people. I'm having a hard time liking any of the other competitors except for the women because they're fun. Except for one of them, Katzen. She can go fuck herself. Tala, though, love her. Love her so much. She seems so fun. And she has a wife and a daughter, and I love that. I don't like Cain. I really don't like Cain. His, like, behavior toward Nima, because they have all this, like, history and stuff, when they meet in this situation, like in this context, he's such a raging dick towards her. Like, it is honestly insane. Don't like him. Hate Ruko. Hate him so much. But I I'm at the point of like, I know there's more in all of these characters. Like, I know there's reasoning behind stuff. There's motive. We are also trying to figure out this murder. Like, who killed this person and why? And why did they do it in the way that they did? And so I'm thriving. This is very interesting. This is very delicious. And so I'm on page 279. I'm just about to start part 4, but I stopped because I need to actually wrap up this vlog. So yes, I ended up reading one book this weekend and doing so much editing. I still have yet to finish part 1. I just have one more chapter to do, which I will do tomorrow because my editor has completed it. We love that. But I did end up like recording some of the audiobook and going back and like polishing the first couple chapters. So we love that. So happy about that. Yay. We're cruising and we're doing it. We're making waves on so many different aspects of this project, so love that for me. Yes, the other book that I read was When the Tides Held the Moon by Vanessa Vida Kelley. My air conditioner is kicked on. I apologize for the noise. I gave this 4.5 stars. I ran it through Copile today and it is not quite a new favorite, which is what my 5 stars are usually kept for. It was just so fucking delightful and wonderful and warm and soft and wonderful. It just, read it. It's so good. It's so good. I believe it's standalone too, because I don't think there's anywhere further that this story could go. It is wrapped up so nicely. It just, it made my heart happy and warm, and just, Found Family does that to me. It does it. It got me with a book that I read previously this past week, which was The Merciful Crow, and its sequel, The Faithful Hawk, or The Faithless Hawk. Found Family got me in that one too. So, Found Family is my kryptonite. Anyways, my friends, I'm gonna leave this vlog here. I've yapped enough. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in another video very soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.